Welcome. It's small, so I like to get to know you guys. You I know, you I met, Lucy, right?
Yes.
Can you guys just let me know your name and how you heard about the event today?
I'm Tiari. I heard it from my Reiki master Hazel.
Okay, nice.
I'm Anastasia, and I seen a flyer in my local coffee shop in Java Club.
Perfect. That would be Shauna. Shauna did those.
In
Yeah.
Virginia.
Yeah, that's Shauna. Wow, you came from Virginia. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Lauren, same way. Hazel's also my
oh,
Reiki practitioner.
nice. Well, welcome. So the first workshop, I'm Atousa. You saw my table out there, and I am a digital artist. When I come to these events, I try to bring my art because I don't pay attention as much. They don't get as much coverage as my other services, which is I'm a shaman, I'm an energy healer. If you saw my book out there, I'm also a best-selling author, and this little one got several awards, so I'm really proud of it. And I work with people to release and heal their past traumas and get to live a more heart-centered life and more acceptance, forgiveness, self-love, all that good stuff. Also have a program where it's a mentorship program that we meet. So yeah, a lot of good information. I have a podcast. Go to my website if you're interested and look at. But today, what I wanted to talk about was what I'm calling discover the space before thought. So what this space is really is that throughout the day, unconsciously, our mind is constantly calculating. Whether even sometimes you become aware of it, you're aware of it. It's like, why am I having all these thoughts? What's going on? But then sooner or later, you're in a story, down the rabbit hole, and you're gone. And all those stories that your mind is making, it's not real, it's not true. Because they really come about. So the characters you're playing in the movie, this movie of life, all your roles, all your identities, it starts with your name. My name is so-and-so. We take that identity, and then our gender, our, not sexual preference, another one, but gender, boy, girl, women, men. That's another identity we carry. And gets added, daughter, wife, husband, all that stuff. And each one of them has its own beliefs, patterns, stories that takes over depending on where you're at. You have a character that you play at work. You have a character at home. You have a different character with your friends. All of those thoughts come back to fear. If I take any roots of any of those characters, any of those beliefs, patterns, it's gonna point to a fear that you have. Fear that you don't want to be seen. Fear that you're not loved. Fear of ending up alone. There's just all these fears that are happening. And they belong to these unreal characters. Because we are unconsciously, put on those costumes in each of those moments, and we go in the role, and we don't even realize it. So the space that I'm talking about is who you really truly are, which is your existence, your being. You don't have to do anything to exist. You exist. Your existence is the only real thing that you can point to and say 100%, I exist. Those thoughts, they're not real. Those characters are not real because they're not there all the time, right? The only constant, the only thing that's always there is your being and your existence. So to get more closer and aligned with this existence, that's that space, and it comes from awareness. the first thing you gotta do, just tune in a little bit more. Tune into those characters. Hey, you know, I wasn't feeling like this, or I was calm and I went to work and went in a meeting and all of a sudden, and that's where the character took over. So all you gotta do is just be aware. And then the sooner you become aware, don't follow the story. The mind is gonna take you. It's like, you know, I tell my clients, it's like my dog. My dog has a favorite toy. I can throw any of the toys if he's asleep. He's just laying there, will not move. But that one toy, I know if I throw that, he's after it. He's like, gone. So your mind works the same way. Your mind is gonna keep giving you this, let me see if this one's gonna get her. Let me see if this is gonna get her. And at one point, something's gonna click and then you're gone. You're in that belief, pattern, identity, and that's it. But the awareness, and it's okay, but when you come aware, come out of it. Step back out of it. And don't follow those stories. Don't follow those thoughts. Now, all those beliefs, thoughts, and stories bring up different emotions. Emotions are okay. I don't know where in our society world we found out like emotions, some emotions are bad. We have a bad category emotion and good category emotion. And then everybody's seeking like, I want some of those good ones. I want to get rid of these bad ones. Bad ones, shoo, shoo, go away. Good ones, come to me. So that's where all emotions, that the main thing in that awareness, let go of judgment. There is no good or bad. Everything's good. Take that label off. I have anger. Good. I have anger. Because if the thoughts don't catch on to the anger, anger is just anger. And in that space of awareness, you can hold space for that anger. You can hold space for that sadness. But what happens is that thoughts catch on, the identity catches on, and you're in a story and it feels really bad. But the more you practice this, the more you come back to this space of awareness, then you'll see you can hold space. The emotions are not gonna go like this anymore. They're gonna start calming down. And at some point, you're not even gonna be, like, you're just awareness. You're not even bothered by it. Any questions, thoughts?
What does it look like when you say hold space?
Hold space means that I'm not judging. That's the first rule.
Okay, like I have a fear.
Yeah.
Right? I notice that. I'm noticing what I'm noticing.
Yes.
Right?
Good.
Okay, so then when you say hold space, like I have this irritation.
Yeah.
Right here, right?
Yeah.
I just came out of my meeting.
Yeah.
I went in, came out. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
So is that anger or fear?
Both.
Both. Okay. So hold space means that I'm going to, are you with people or by yourself?
Either or.
Okay, by yourself, easier. That's why I asked. If you're by yourself, you can go take time to be in a room, outside, wherever,
Okay.
bathroom stall, fantastic. Because you can, the irritation is not gonna follow you,
Okay.
all right?
Okay.
So then, if you can get outside, that's the ultimate, 100%. It'll come down much faster.
Okay.
Just outside. If you can even take your shoes off, feet on the ground, great. If not, just go stand.
Go ground.
It doesn't even need to be. If you're in the city, find a tree, find a bush, something, even outside, sunshine, whatever it is, just come outside. Then the other thing, first thing, connect with your breath, connect with your heartbeat, okay? And you're gonna remind yourself, my breath is natural. I'm not asking my body to breathe.
Right.
My heartbeat's natural. I'm not telling my heart to beat. It's beating on its own. So that reminder, and you just gotta tune in. Breath, heart. Then from there, either the anger by now has gone away,
Yes.
or if it's there, you can just say, it's okay. I'm safe to have this anger here. I'm safe to be anger at this moment. I am angry and I'm safe.
I
Or
am
whatever
fearful.
that
I am
emotion is.
scared, but I am safe.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm safe.
Yes.
And I'm safe.
Yes.
Yes. I'll take
Yeah.
it. Yes.
Yes.
And I'm safe.
Yes. And then it's gonna slowly calm down. Now the thoughts are gonna come. And you just have to say, I'm not gonna follow any thoughts. I'm gonna stay here. I love you, my mind. I'm not coming after you.
Okay.
The other thing with the mind, which is a good point to bring up, your mind, the more you want to resist it, it will love it. It will love it. It says, come on, I got you. That's its ultimate toy. Like, oh yeah, I got you. Let's come. We're gonna go play now. We're gonna go dance now. So it's not about resisting the mind. It's like, whoa, stop. No. It's just gonna say, yeah, I'm just watching a boring movie right now and I'm not really interested. Just like, that's how you have to treat those thoughts and mind stuff that comes.
So what do you do if something, so of course you can always try to redirect it, but what happens if you find it's like on a loop that just kind of keeps going? Like whether that's not just for a day, but you're like, oh shit, like,
Yeah.
using the language, but like,
No,
you're
okay.
you're in this for,
Language
like,
is okay here.
okay, yeah, sorry, you're in this for like weeks or months, you know, because I do a lot of this kind of stuff for myself and have like a very good like support team and such, but I'm just like, why am I still, you know?
That one, when it's
Sure.
like that, it's a loop. That's a deep root. That's
Yeah.
something, that's one of those characters that's been there. It's rooted most likely in some sort of trauma. It might even be tied to generational stuff.
Yeah.
That's when I say like the past trauma healing is really good for that, so that you can, you know, a little bit tell you what the past trauma healing looks like when I do it. I don't know about other practitioners. So I taken like shamanic healing, energy healing. I know EMDR, EFT tapping, all this stuff. Okay. So in those sessions, the first session, what I do is I'll do some energy healing, but it's more like you're on a table, you're laying down. And I'm connecting to those parts of you to find out what ages do we need to go back and talk to. Is it from mom or dad? Are there any kind of generational ties? Things like that. And then I'll share those with you. And then the sessions after that is when I go connect with it and bring it out. And I usually tell the client, you're just here at passing the information. I don't want, because what happens is you're like, oh no, I don't have this one. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You're just gonna sit there, you're gonna say what I say, and you're gonna repeat it back to me. Because what happens is that those parts of us, we're not really listening to them. It's like, yeah, I heard you because I've been there. I know what that was like. It's like, no, but you haven't heard my perspective, my version. And that's why they keep doing like this right now. That loop is
Yeah,
that.
that makes sense.
Yeah. So then it's like different sessions and then it gets healed, release. I do cord cutting if it's needed, a lot of different stuff.
Cool.
But yeah, that one, you can't do that with it. You can,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be like, it's gonna take time. And it's gonna be one of those things, there are times it's gonna come and say, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna go kill myself right now. This feels like death. And that holding space, when you do it long enough that you're strong, even in that space, and I'm not, you know, I have it on camera, I'm not saying like go kill yourselves or at any point in time anybody wants, go get help, go get help when you need it, you know, call somebody. But I'm just gonna explain like how I've done it for me, how I've done it with clients as well when they come and I like would do a death ceremony for them, is that I knew I'm not gonna kill myself, and I knew this is this part that wanted to die. And the holding space for that was, okay, let's go. I'm not following this with you.
Yeah.
You wanna die, let's go die.
Yeah.
How you wanna do it?
Right.
And it's like, I'm gonna die. I'm like, yeah, I believe you, let's go die. And that part would come, and there were times that would just like go away. And then there were times like, no, I really just need to go. And I would just like, there's ceremonies, things I do that is like, okay.
I think we all need some
Yeah.
dying personalities.
Yeah. And actually part of those past trauma releases, one of the sessions I go pull out like, as much of them as I can, like, there's somewhere around 15 to 26 that I can see usually in a session. I'm like, okay, let's go get rid of all these. I'll bring it out for you to see them and see what you want to do. Believe it or not, I always find it funny that there are clients that they want to keep most of their identities. And they're like, no, I'm not ready. I'm like, all right, this is good.
All of these.
It's fine. But it's like, but then you gotta also be aware of it. I'm not saying go kill the identities. Because again, when you say I want you gone, again the mind's like, all right, let's play. We're gonna dance. Yeah. We're gonna you wanna resist this, let's go dance. But what you want is that it's okay to have it. Just be aware. That awareness, because that's what this space that I'm talking about is really just your existence, is your being. I exist, and in this existence, we are all one. There is no separation. The reason we are feeling all of this to begin with is generations, thousands years. Somebody, I don't know how it happened, I say fear came, whatever it was, we decided to separate ourselves from our truth, to follow the story, to follow the mind, and separate, and go play in this duality. The duality, all duality is judgment, and then it's gotten bigger and bigger to these points that we are living right now, that I gotta fill out in every form, what's my name, what's my last name, these are all identities, what's my gender, what's my sexual preference, what country was I born, what country am I a citizen of. These are all borders, barriers, and all of these is what's causing the fear. It's causing the fear. What's happening in our world right now, all of it is because of separation and fear. That's what it all comes down to. And I explain it more in my book if you want. Any other questions? I have lost track of time. I have no idea what time it is.
12:02.
Yeah, but if you guys have questions, you want more explanations, we got time. Let me know. And I'm taking Cassandra's spot as well, since she's not here. But if there's topics you want me to cover during that workshop, let me know. I'm happy.
Are you local?
I am, yeah. I'm about 20 minutes from here. If you want to look at my website, it's my first name, last name.com.
Okay, I think you got a card on the table. No?
I forgot my cards, but I can give you, like text it to you.
Okay. We do that.
Yeah. Anything else? Questions? Or if you guys, I'm gonna be out there, but if you want me to cover something else, let me know on her session. Otherwise, I'll just come up with it.
What was her session?
Her session was, so she is, if you get a chance, go look at her website, Paws of Enchantment. She is an animal communicator. She does animal Reiki. She does people Reiki. And she does this, I'm gonna butcher it, scalar. It's a specific type of healing. And then, what else? And she does grooming as well. But yeah, she's just fantastic. But unfortunately, her little one needed her. So yeah. Hers was gonna be about how to help your pets when the pet is sick, anxious, or going through something, which her dog is right now. Yeah. And she was gonna talk about how animal communication works as well.
So in your services, you do energy healing?
I do energy healing, I do the past trauma healing, I do private spiritual guidance or mentorship, and then I have a group mentorship program. I have a podcast, and what else do I do? Publishing. Yeah.
You do artwork,
And retreat, and I do artwork.
So this
yeah.
is all your art that we're watching online?
No, this is not my art. This
Okay.
is, the artwork is that table
Is the
and
table
the,
in
yeah,
there,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's the ones on the easel, the big
Okay.
easel, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean, both are cool.
yeah,
they are.
I was
wondering.
yeah.
There's a couple of these that really stand out.
Yeah, they're nice.
They might know who it belongs
Like tiger
to.
with the blue eyes.
Tiger with the blue
Blue
eyes,
eyes,
the
the little
legs and
girl.
arms, all kind of.
Yeah.
The tiger blue, I think that's a famous one, actually, now that I think about it. I don't know, but he might know who they belong to. Yeah. By the way, this place, you guys can host, if you, I don't know, corporate events, your own events, they're wonderful. They're absolutely amazing. And the place, there's so much more you can do with this place that we just like, right now, let me just get this going.
Nice.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
What time does the next workshop start?
Honestly, I'm gonna go with it. It was supposed to be, let me see, I'm 11:30 to 12:30. Yeah. And we're gonna put some food out as well, so, yeah.
Okay.